In daylight, in front of our camera, one man makes a bid for Britain. He misses his chance, and the next lorry will be someone else's to try. But in the last few days, the queue of desperate migrants on this last corner of Calais has got a lot longer.
Would you get on this one?
No.
Dinar's been trying to get onto a lorry for 2 months. He says he and his friends watch for the English number plates and they work together.
You work in a team, single, one person can work, cannot do anything.
It's too difficult.
If you open in the inter, who will close the door?
You're not frightened?
Frightened, you can frighten, but what you can do? You need a solution. You need to go to England. And there is no other way to go to England.
But it's just got much harder. The UK is paying Calais €5 million a year to beef up security. That buys special forces units all night, and drivers can call on them during the day. And that's putting a lot of pressure on them.
The special police aren't too keen for us to film this, as you can see. They're separating me from the camera. But what's happening behind here is the Turkish driver is telling the French police in English that he slept for 2 hours and he thinks someone might be on board here.
They didn't find anyone, but if the scanners at customs do, the driver will be fined. John's been driving for 20 years, but he's noticed the migrants have become bolder since the security tightened.
They have one guy at the front, especially at night, one guy at the front looking at the cab. And then they have a couple of guys at the back who are opening the cord or opening the doors. And of course the guy at the front, as soon as he sees any movement, he shouts out and they all disappear. And then when it's quiet again, they all come back. So there seems as though there's a rota system. I presume it works that whoever's been here the longest gets first choice.
Even as we filmed John, 2 migrants examined another lorry behind him. There are now more than 2,300 people here with just one goal. It means even with extra manpower, when this man from Eritrea is pulled from under a lorry, he's simply shooed away. He goes behind a broken fence and he can try again when the next lorry stops.